Hey guys, welcome. My name's Mike, and I'm going to start doing a video update. I had started one earlier, but decided to go back and start over again, kind of get things better organized, and so I don't sound like so much of a schmuck while I'm doing this. So bear with me on this new revamped DVD update. And first one I'll start off with is 16 Blocks by Richard Donner, a good cop movie. Mos Def plays a character who is turned witness against a bunch of dirty cops, and what's his name? Bruce Willis, the everyman. He's the cop that's gonna help him out, and David Morse plays the bad cop. And Bruce Willis kind of gets stuck in this situation where he ends up having to help Mos Def out, even though he really doesn't want to. He's kind of on the edge of retirement and everything. And it's a pretty intense action movie. The Blu-ray comes with alternate endings not seen in theaters. Next, I have 28 Days Later by Danny Boyle, one of his groundbreaking achievements in the zombie genre. Even though it's not really about zombies, it's more about the spread of the rabies vaccine. Well, sort of like a hybrid rabies vaccine that sends these people into rages, and it's all about England being enveloped by this rage and some of the people that survive. And it's a very good movie, very scary, and it's a real good take and kind of new vamp of the zombie type movie. It has deleted scenes and alternate endings. It looks really good in Blu-ray, but the deleted scenes and alternate endings aren't all that great. They're pretty much the same from what I remember. Next we have 300, about the Battle of Thermopylae between the Spartans and the Persians. Has Gerard Butler, directed by Zack Snyder, who did Watchmen. Some people really like it. I wasn't that big of a fan, but I thought 300 was done really well. Frank Miller wrote the graphic comic and had some part in helping bring this movie to the screen, I believe. Yeah, it was based on his graphic novel. And, the film is kind of grainy on Blu-ray, but the sound is incredible, and it's definitely an upgrade. It's a great movie, lots of action for people that really enjoy war-type movies, and it's got that whole, like, dark look to it, which is really cool. Next, I have Richard Linklater's I Scanner Darkly. Kind of filmed like Waking Life, which I believe is also a Richard Linklater film. It's about substance D, which is a new drug that all these people are becoming addicted to. And Keanu Reeves plays an undercover cop who's having split personality problems. And Winona Ryder also plays an undercover role, but I don't want to get too much into it because it's all, tied in together. It's a real good film, really well done. I really, at first I didn't like it, but after watching it a couple times, I really started to get into it. It's also got Woody Harrelson and Robert Downey Jr., so it's worth checking out. And I have Afro Samurai, the voice of Samuel L. Jackson and Ron Perlman. I haven't finished it yet, but from what I've seen, it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like the samurai meets urban culture. Samuel L. Jackson's cartoon character plays a samurai trying to avenge his father's death and become the one powerful samurai, the number one, and it's all about his struggles having to climb the ranks as he's a young child all the way up to be and to challenge the person that killed his father and become the number one samurai. Very good show. Interesting. And I have Alexander Revisited, the final cut. Looks great in Blu-ray. War violence. If you hear a lot of that in the background, sorry, that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like to. It helps me relax when I'm doing listening to my films and stuff while I do this. Oliver Stone directed it. This is the best cut to see, the revisited cut. There's the director's cut, and there's the original cut. The revisited is done in a totally different way. Scenes are moved around. There's a lot more to be seen, and it kind of sticks truer to the film. I mean, the actual life of Alexander the Great. Very interesting. Very good film. The battle sequences are great. Um, Not as good as some other movies like Braveheart and Gladiator, but still really well done and a really good movie. Then I have American History X by Tony Kaye. Great movie, what can I say? Edward Norton plays the head of a neo-Nazi gang who, while he's in prison, decides to change his life, and it's a very interesting story. It's very sad. It's very chilling, um, and it's very good. You got to check it out if you haven't seen it. It's all about him going through all these changes, changing from a neo-Nazi, and all about his past as a neo-Nazi, and the changes that he goes through, girlfriend troubles, I think it's Fairuza Balk, who's his girlfriend. Edward Furlong's in it from Terminator 2, and it's a really good movie, and it's very dramatic and very sad. Then I have Appaloosa, Ed Harris's Western movie. It says an American classic on the back. I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that it was a really well done Western. You got Viggo Mortensen, Jeremy Irons, and Renee Zellweger, who always looks like she's sucking on an orange or lemon, whatever people say. She's really kind of ugly, but the movie's really good. There's all these one-liners and everything that make it really like a good Western, and it's very interesting. They both play these basically lawmen for hire, and they get conscripted in this town to sort of stop this one guy, Jeremy Irons' character, from taking over and doing whatever he pleases and stealing money and all that kind of stuff. It's a very good movie. The Blu-ray version is really beautiful, and it's definitely worth checking out. Next, I have Babylon A.D. by Matthew Kassovitz. It's not a terrific movie, but it's got its moments. I kind of liked it. It wasn't, after seeing it a few times, I can notice a lot of the things that aren't great about it, but I also notice the things that are kind of cool about it. It's just a good science fiction movie. Vin Diesel plays a smuggler who has to smuggle this woman who's been genetically created to, change the world, essentially, and he has to smuggle her from Eastern Europe into the United States, and it's the post-apocalyptic, well, not apocalyptic, but a futuristic movie about everything's different than it is now, and it's very well done. It's not the best movie, but it looks good on Blu-ray, and it's got some cool action sequences. Then I have Black Christmas, the original. Doesn't look that great on Blu-ray. It's a pretty good movie aside from that. Basically a college town, the sorority house, grisly obscene phone calls, police try to trace him, and essentially all these people are getting murdered in this sorority house by someone that's, I won't spoil it, but they're starting to get murdered by somebody in the sorority house, and it's very interesting. Well, I'll stop there. I have much more films to do, but all in good time. This is just the beginning of my DVD updates. I have over 1,300, and I'd like to show you guys all of them, so give me some time and I'll get them up as fast as I can. Thanks. Goodbye.